Welcome to Growlies' first video. Cassie from our Facebook page asked, why does my dog drink less water since starting the raw food diet? It's actually pretty simple. When you feed kibble, it's a dry food, and it takes moisture from the animal to properly work its way through the digestive tract. And when you feed moisture-laden raw food, it doesn't require as much moisture from the animal, so they don't drink as much. And it works its way through the gut much faster, which leads to less colonization of the gut of any nasty bacteria. And because they make better use of the food, you end up with smaller stool. So it's easier to clean up at the end of the day in your backyard. Certainly, what I don't like, one of the things I actually really don't like about kibble foods is that they are chronically dehydrating. They are foods that the animal has to not only drink water to get through their system appropriately, but that ultimately they're so dry that they're pulling water out of that animal. And you can tell that it's a problem by looking at the populations of our pets in North America and seeing how many of them are having kidney and lower urinary tract issues, infections, crystals, so on and so forth. And they actually try to make the foods then more acidic to stop the crystallization, but the pets are actually supposed to be acidic. And they get acidic by being fed a species-appropriate diet, something they're evolved to eat. Their systems are far more acidic than us. Unfortunately, when we overfeed them carbohydrates and foods that ultimately aren't very good, you end up with an animal that leans more towards the alkaline, throws their pH all off, and so it shows up in many different ways, and that being one of them. So ultimately, you're feeding them wet food. Wet food that has the appropriate moisture content because it's meat, fat, and bone, which is what they're evolved to eat. And they make better use of it and require less water to process it through their system. Thank you for asking that question, Cassie. And if you have any questions that you would like to ask Growlies, go to facebook.com/Growlies, Twitter us at Growlies, or go to our website and use the contact us link. Our email is info@growlies.ca. Thanks so much. I'm with Jan and Jeff from Last Chance Dog Services. They've kindly agreed to be on our first episode. Tell me, Jan and Jeff, what's Last Chance Dog Services all about?
Well, Jan and I are dog trainers, and we work with people that have problem behaviors in their dogs, and we work to teach them how to bring that about so they have a common functional relationship with their dogs. And what we often find is that dogs come to us that have problems based on pretty well 5 major things: a lack of exercise, lack of structure, lack of socialization, lack of affection, and often poor health. So we work with those basics with people so that they can learn how to understand the true nature of their dog, so they can move away from that as soon as they can through training, and the dog gets a balanced approach to life through structure.
That's awesome. We often see that people just don't exercise their dogs enough. We see that a lot, and they call us and they say he's doing this or he's licking his paws. I mean, it's quite commonly boredom.
Yeah, and really that's about 80% of the problems, and if people would just do that, and it's not just throwing a ball, it's taking them on a migratory walk, which is the job of the dog as an animal to go on a walk, actually with the leader, which is yourself. It's really simulating a hunt. So then you take them for a walk, you finish the walk, go back, feed them, and then they're satisfied with that. It's a good idea after that, then to play with them at a dog park as a reward for that.
Absolutely.
But they do need to have that structure.
So if people want to learn more about Last Chance Dog Services, how can they get hold of you?
Through our website, and there's a talk about what we do, what our philosophy is, who we are, what our background is, and our phone number, of course.
And all about our 5 dogs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, and I'll include a link to their website at the bottom in the description for this video. Now, I also know you guys feed raw.
Oh, absolutely.
Why do you choose raw over some of the commercialized diets?
Well, I find it's real food. That's what I like about it. It's not processed food. It hasn't had all the goodness taken out of it and added back in. It's easy to use. What we find is balanced energy with the dogs. It's more stable energy. It's healthier for them, fewer visits to the vet as a result of that. And for us, it's the waste is so much easier. 2/3 of the poop.
When you have this many dogs.
Yes,
Right.
and not nearly the smell. We'll go for our lucky dog Monday walk with other dogs that are still on kibble, and you always know when one is have to go.
Yeah,
and,
they get quite gassy.
Yes,
Yeah.
and just the smell of the waste is pretty repulsive.
Yeah.
And
So-
basically, these dogs are our family, so we want to give them the best that we can give them. And
That's
raw
awesome.
food is,
Yeah, I'm
I
with you
think, the way to
completely
go.
there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you giving us the time. And if you need to learn more about Last Chance Dog Services, click on that link below this video and shoot them an email. Thank you.
Thank you.
We want to introduce a product to you. We have today, we have Red Dog Blue Cat. Red Dog Blue Cat is a great raw food product for your pets, made out of Vancouver. And in this case, we have beef and tripe for dogs. We have it in our half-pound, 1 pound, and 2 pound packaging. We may have different sizes in the future, but at this point, this is what we have. And we're proud to have Red Dog as one of the brands that we carry here at Growlies. It uses certified organic vegetables. They juice their vegetables to make them a little more bioavailable to your pet, rather than the big chunks that you see in some of the other brands. They have a very consistent product, nicely packaged. We're really happy to be working with Red Dog. If you have any questions about Red Dog, you can go to reddogdeli.com. They're very open about where they source their products, as well as who they are and what they do. And we recommend you do check out reddogdeli.com as well as growlies.ca for more information on Red Dog Blue Cat dog food and cat food. Thank you.